Hello and welcome to your Lionsgate bonus reading by sign. Let's see who you are. Libra. All right, Libra. We're going to start out with this new deck that I've got that is a little spicy and does have some adult language, so please plug your ears if that offends you, or skip to a little bit further in after we use this deck. It is the couples edition, so we may need to stretch those messages if you're not dealing with a situation in love. Let's see. This one flew off. Do you really love them? Then wash, fold, and put away the clothes. Now, this one came out in the Cancer reading, and it was also something that I was getting was that when you love an enterprise, when you love a business, when you love anything, to love it, you absolutely are then a bit beholden to that. You're obligated in some way to be responsible for nurturing it because that's what love is. And so it doesn't matter if it's an enterprise or an individual. If you really love it, then you need to do some of the behind the scenes work that nobody appreciates, the maintenance that keeps something on the up and up. Underneath you are giving way too many F's about some situation. Breathe through that shit. Let's see what else you get. Just a couple more from here. Okay. Well, that I didn't see that one coming up. It's going to not really hit everybody the same way, but it says that you need to have sex, but we'll see if that is true or not. It says, do you really need a card for this? So, okay. So you'll be able to, of course, make your own decisions in regard to that. Now, if this is not an intimate partnership, you'll have to take that as, you know, the whole saying of make love, not war doesn't necessarily mean that we're all out there, you know, literally doing the deed, but that we are being somebody who is putting our efforts behind our passions. As we said, with if it's an enterprise that we're really loving here, we need to get in the trenches and get dirty and sweaty and bring something forward to birth anything into being, to support it, to nurture it, is to bring up those inner passions. But let's see what else. Resentment kills the magic on one side, and you're playing with fire. And I know the other side of that says check yourself because we got that earlier. So yeah, there's something here. Perhaps you're playing with fire by indulging your resentments. And if there's something worth loving, or if you want to continue to be this loving individual, it's necessary to do some of the dirty work, it looks like. So let's see from this homemade deck some more of the background information for you, Libra, moving into here. So maybe the resentment is the difference pages that even lovers can be on, where one individual really wants it and the other individual is too busy or not in the mood, or whatever it might be. Or if there's some resentments at play, then that magic is already suffering, and so there is some type of disconnection here where the intimacy is being affected. And maybe it's because somebody doesn't do their equal fair share in business, work, or play. But holding on to those resentments is going to limit your magical capacity for all areas of your life in some way, because resentments do kill the magic. So I don't mean to laugh. So let's see some more background information. Here we have one popping out. Anything else? These two. So first one popping out. Okay, friend zone, professional zone, hands off, boundaries, respect, and bonding. This very well fits in with what's going on here. So whether it's an enterprise or something, there may be some sexual tension going on. It doesn't have to be sexual tension between the two individuals, but those tensions are kind of part of being human. And I don't know if there's somebody saying, hands off, I'm going to put you in the friend zone here, or so on, or if there is actually a professional situation where there's tensions. Let's see. Enlighten your energy. Play, joy, and humor could be good magic builders. Restraint and holding back. Yeah, somebody's cut off here because of some type of situation that is creating resentment. I wanted you to chase me, father issues, and soul star chakra, transcendence and guidance. So you may be coming here for some type of guidance on how you can alleviate the tension, the pressure, the resentment, and somehow rise above these lower vibrational influences here. There's a soulmate here that is dealing with grief and depression. It doesn't have to be the literal loss of somebody, it can be the resentments that are causing somebody to engage in this depressed state of killing the magic, suppressing the urge to be close, holding back, and having grief over the situation. But it looks like something is going to be moving within the next 48 hours. And it looks like you are going to be reassessing your reasons for busyness, or somebody will be. So somebody's been go, go, go. Could be a young male. And there's a retreat happening. And then we have the Libra card showing out. I was trying to get a reaction. And then the codependency card talking about power and control issues, jealousy, possessiveness, insecurities being triggered here. Somebody's trying to trigger a reaction, whether that's, trying to inspire you to be physical, or to push you away and run away so that you'll chase them, or something like that. Ooh, and I'm seeing on the back of the deck, even though it's upside down, I can see the marker through that. Spelling, mind your mind, guard your tongue, thoughts and become reality. So thoughts are also things. So whatever you are thinking is a vibrational reality in the making. And so we're told that the resentment again is more critical in this moment than perhaps we've really known. So whether or not you can be playful and engaged in joy and humor in the situation there, that resentments are at play, maybe you need to just spend some of your private time not rehashing, dwelling, or ruminating on what's not working, but actually, making sure that in your alone time that you're using that to process happy, joyful, humorous things in your life, because that's going to build up magic in other areas. And then hopefully between the two, your life will overall have more balance. And then you will be able to look at this particular situation with a little more perspective. Let's get this one. Up in the air. Yes, there are situations up in the air. There's a couple there. It looks like she's looking at things being up in the air, and he may be looking a little bit more at her. And I see his hand kind of like pushed out, like trying to speak, and she's like this. So you can have roles reversed in any type of a way here, but it looks like that everything that we've just talked about, there's somebody disengaging and somebody still kind of pushing. We have the King of Scrolls here, somebody who's very immersed in in their process, their work, or this could be an ex. Sometimes this is an ex, um, or for some, it could be some type of boss or person that represents intellectual engagements, because we have that professional, hands off. Interesting. And underneath we have the muse. So yeah, you need to re-inspire yourself with some type of play, joy, and humor to be able to reconnect with this situation. Let's see what else is back here. Summer and winter. This could be something to do with a seasonal distraction, or something like, let's say it really is the literal passing of something, or somebody maybe like lost their job and now they're significantly depressed, sitting on the couch and feeling resentful. And there's something here about something being either in its fullness or in frozen out mode. And it's like the heat of summer compared to the frozen winter here is kind of looking like the two partners. I just saw 1111 here. It's like somebody has become frozen in a situation. So even if you're the one that's trying to bring somebody out of that, utilizing play, joy, and humor can help you to reach them. Okay, so now we have the 18 and the 19 card. So up in the air leads itself to reflection. And let's get one more here. And the 5 of Scrolls, diversity. So that's interesting. Somebody here looks like they need to maybe either get out of the house or get out of a situation in order to gain some perspective. They need a bit of play and joy time. They need to connect with friends and supports members of their life to be able to bring them back into something beautiful. So maybe you need to do something like a workout or something like that. Let's see what flipped here. What would love do? It's not as if you need anybody. So don't be afraid to go it solo if you need to. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. The lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. There's that freeze. It's like being able to get back into the heart. It's like when our whole body and mind feels frozen, it's like freezing out the logic and the intellect here, because we've got some scrolls, that intellectual sign here. It's like somebody's been giving and giving and giving, which makes them highly valuable to the other individual, but they're kind of sprouting their wings through this. And even though they want to take off, it's like, what would love do? Well, that's subjective to your situation. If the situation is one that has something, then love would probably stay and work that out, but agree to disagree and take time away and come back refreshed. But love would also say, if it's not a place that's honoring your soul, then love would also inspire you to get out and see things and be amused with the outer world, take in some diversity, and check out other options, opportunities. It's like, if this isn't it, then don't stay, because love wants you to love. Yeehaw. When it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I highly recommend valuing their yeehaw quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset us, the universe. So contemplating what it is that you want in a mate is coming up. And if this person is fun and playful, that's great. It's fun and easy to love somebody who's loving. But are they being playfully immature as well, and that irresponsibility and unreliability affecting you? I'm hearing somebody pulling in here. But yeah, being able to contemplate if that honors you or not and what you would prefer. Your special order is being submitted to the universe. Let's get you one last oracle card. I want that one. Resilience. Okay, it's actually the depiction from the back, which makes it a little bit more prominent in the deck. Resilience, number one. There's no need to rush or to push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what's happening in your life right now. 34, the gift of neutrality. Interesting, with all that fiery color palette here, and it looks a bit phallic to me, honestly, because we already have this sexual tension in the air. 34, balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are the opposites of energy but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So, yeah, we've already got this opposing yin yang of the season. Somebody's hot and somebody's cold. Maybe there's always this mismatch where you're always working to balance each other out, making it seem like nothing's really taking root. But if you're able to step back and take things in from a neutral observer witness standpoint, it will help you to negotiate where your thoughts and feelings reside and what love wants you to do next. So take good care of yourselves, Libra. I hope that this message helped you in some way to navigate this time of your life. I hope that you have an amazing, fantastic, empowering Lionsgate. And I hope that you consider hitting some of the buttons here on this screen to help us grow the channel, get the messages out. It's free to engage, and I appreciate it so much. So sending you so much love and appreciation. And until next time, Libra, take good care of yourself